humans, it's just Martine, and welcome to the 48-hour readathon, part of whatever-a-thon. Yeah! It's almost 7:30 and I did not start reading right when this started because I felt like filming TikToks instead, so I did, which then I can mark off as guilt-free activity when I finish my next book. It's the second weekend of June, which means it's the official 48-hour readathon for Whatever-a-thon, which is a month-long readathon hosted by Maddie over at Book Browsing Blog. Here is what my bingo board is looking like at the start of this readathon. I've got 3 books that I want to focus on for this 48 hours. It's Amari and the Night Brothers, City of Glass, and Magic. Those 3 books would effectively finish off my bingo card. My greatest hope would be that if I could finish off this bingo card, I could then start a new bingo card and get 48-hour readathon crossed off of that one, still in the time that it takes me to do this, which means I gotta get these 3 books read, which is maybe going to be a bit of a stretch for me this weekend, but we can try. So I think I'm going to start off by reading some of Magic. I'm currently on page 234 of it. It's not quite as long as it looks because there is a novella back here, but I've still definitely got quite a ways to go. And this I'm reading for the prompt of 1-word title. Just so you know, Amari and the Night Brothers, I'm reading for Host Fave, and then City of Glass will be for Continue a Series, and that's how we'll finish this bingo board. Let's get to it. It's about to be 9 p.m., and I just reached page 370 in Magic, which means I have like 200 pages left to go of it. Now I think I'm going to get myself to listen to a few minutes of City of Glass before I crawl into bed and read Amari and the Night Brothers until I fall asleep, just because I have the most reading time left in City of Glass, so I want to cut that down just a little bit. I've been reading it in like 15-minute increments, which is not ideal, but whatever. Just got in a quick like 35 pages of City of Glass. I'm gonna read Amari and the Night Brothers until I fall asleep, so I'll talk to you in the morning. It's just past noon on Saturday, and I thought I'd fill you in. Last night, I stayed awake for a little while, and then this morning, I read for like 2 hours. I read some of Amari and the Night Brothers, and then I read some of City of Glass. Anyway, the point is, I have like half an hour left of Amari and the Night Brothers to go, so I'm going to get that done right now. Then I went on a nice long walk with my mom and my sister, and then we had lunch, so back to reading we go. It's almost 2:30, and a little bit ago I did finish Amari and the Night Brothers, and I want to talk to you more about that in a bit, but as you can tell from the rocket sounds my computer is making, I just edited tomorrow morning's video. Oops, I'm a little behind, so I'm gonna work on uploading that now before I get back to reading. It's just past 4:30 p.m. and I just finished Magic by Angie Sage. The primary reason I read this was for the prompt 1-word title. I still have a bookmark in it because at the back of this edition there's book 1.5, so there's a novella that I'll read hopefully soon so that I can fully feel like I've finished this book. But for right now, I did finish this book, and that earned me 2 more bingos, so I'm just missing the 1 spot for Continue a Series, and I only have 2.5 hours left of reading for City of Glass to make that happen, and then I'll have a completed bingo board, which is super exciting. Let me quickly give you some thoughts on Amari and the Night Brothers and then Magic. So Amari and the Night Brothers, I gave 4 stars, whereas Magic I gave 3.5. Amari and the Night Brothers had more like important discussions in it, and those discussions were handled really, really well in that, and so that added a layer that this did not have. Like, this had the fun magic system, obviously a different magic system, but still a fun magic system that Amari and the Night Brothers had. Amari and the Night Brothers was like investigation. This was like fleeing assassins, so both kind of fun tropes, also like a switched at birth trope here. So lots of fun tropes all around. Yeah, Amari just was a little bit better to me because it had more like interesting things to say. If you don't know, Amari and the Night Brothers is about this girl whose brother has been missing for like 6 months now, I want to say, and she starts getting inducted into this magical organization that apparently her brother used to work for as an agent, and it was through investigating something there that he ended up disappearing, so she agrees to go, but secretly she's trying to figure out what happened to her brother. She's also trying to prove herself because she's a magician, it turns out, and magicians are illegal. And this book is about a lost princess. We actually know where she is the entire time. Also, the son in this large family that died the same night that the family took in the young princess and all the things that are happening there. Wizards and fleeing for their lives and lots of boats for some reason, but overall this was pretty good fun. But yeah, those are my thoughts on those. Oh, I also did need to mention really quick that for the Back to Kindle readathon, Amari and the Night Brothers is going into the slot for hyped or highly recommended book, because the prompt that I read it for whatever a-thon was a host favorite, and I think not only has Gavin highly recommended it, but it's also quite hyped in general, so there's that. It's 6 p.m. Dinner has been had. We had breakfast for dinner. It was delicious. Now I have an hour and a half left of City of Glass, so let's see if I cannot finish this up. I just finished City of Glass and I gave it 4 stars. I don't know what the second book was. So like, the second book was not good, but this one was back, I feel like, on the level of book 1, and some of the plot twists we got in this were insane. Insane. There's one thing I'm very happy about now, because we all know I was very unhappy about it before. My jaw dropped multiple times in the last few hours of this audiobook, and yet this book felt like the ending of a trilogy, and it's not even the ending of this series. So that's confusing. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I guess we'll see in August. But that means that I finished the entire bingo board, which is exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break from reading for right now, since I finished all of my weekend reading plans just today, which I did not expect. I thought it would be a stretch for the weekend, so I'm pleased, and I'm going to input my information into all the trackers and the forms and the such and suches, and I'll let you know if I read something else. When I read something else. I will read something else, just when, I'll tell you. All right, on the back of my original bingo board, we just wrote out the reshuffled one. We are also switching which stickers we're using, so we got some Spider-Man stickers. Now that I've completed the bingo board once, I'm not going to really focus on completing the bingo board, just going to tick off prompts if I happen to. And I specifically wanted to do that this weekend so that I could start reading something and count 48-hour readathon. The rest of the prompts I can do at any time of the month, but this is like the time for this. I'm very happy about it, haha. I also forgot to tell you that for the Back to Kindle readathon, I'm using City of Glass for borrowed or downloaded a while ago. Listen, it's almost 6:20 p.m. and I have barely read today. I don't even know if I've read for a full 30 minutes, but let me catch you up. Last night, I randomly picked up Tell Me You're Mine, that I got from the Dollar Tree like a while ago, and I'm around 50 pages in and enjoying it, just not in a very reading mood today, especially because, to be fair, I read like 800 pages yesterday and read for like 7 hours. Yeah, that explains it. So I took 2 little breaksies from reading today. I did go to brunch with my family, so that's fun, and I had birthday cake pancakes, which is what I took a clip of. I also had biscuits and home fries, and it was delicious. I hung out with my sister a bit. I worked on TikToks a bit, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna read tonight, but I'll tell you if I am before I finish up this vlog, if I have anything to say. I just have my doubts that I will, which is fine. She, in fact, did not read anything else, and now I'm going to bed. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. After you have a big reading day, can you read the next day, or do you just shut off your brain? And subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!